Hey yo, Zay, you went crazy on this one.
Cheese.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Silk the God, back at it again with another YouTube video. Yes sir. Man, right now we about to do a high taper. Let's get into it, man. Right now I'm prepping my boy right now. You know I gotta get him right. I had to wipe off the excess sweat, you know, off of him. Put the keep on him, comb the hair out. You know the vibes, man. Godly cuts, let's get it. So right now I picked their hair out. Brush the little sides down. So right now I'm just stamping in my first guideline. I use my liners and then I reverse it and clean it up right after. Do the same thing on the other side. There's no need to show the other side because it is the exact same thing. Trying to keep the videos a minimum 16 to 15 minutes. So, you know, I gotta do what I gotta do. Right after that, I gotta come in with my master's level open. Make that second guideline and then I close it. And I just knock that ball line out like butter, like hotcakes. Bow movie, yes sir. Okay, so it was my first time cutting his hair, so I had to figure out his hair pattern. So I used a 4-guard level open just to clear out that bulk, to see what I'm cutting, what goes what way, what goes the other way. And I just knocked it right back down. I could have just went with a 2 and just cleared out the bulk and then just faded down. But like I said before, it's my first time cutting him. I don't want to cut the hair the wrong way and then he gets a spot because it's my first time cutting him. It's just a safety precaution method, guys. This is what I do, man. And you gotta do these type of things if you want to make sure you don't make a mistake. Because once you cut the hair, you can't put it back. So once I do that, I just blend down. So I just do the 4, 3.5, 3, 2, etc., etc. You know the vibes, man. So as you can see, like the blend is coming together. Like this blend down method is super simple and super efficient. You won't get confused with the 10 different guidelines. This works for me personally, and like I say, like I make my ball line, knock it out, and then I have the level open, and then right after that I just blend straight down. I just blend straight down so it meets in the middle. That way I'm not confused with the guidelines, because I used to get confused a lot by watching 360 Jeezy. And I'm not saying he's a bad barber, he's a great barber, but certain steps is just kind of difficult to follow, because once you make the second guidelines, like, you kind of forget. So I just made this type of method for me, and it just works. It just works. Same method, same technique for every client. Nothing changes. The only thing that changes is probably flicking out depending on the hair pattern and the hair texture. That's pretty much it. But you can see he's coming together. So right now I'm just doing a little bit of detail work, taking out dark spots that I didn't see before. So I'm doing a high skin taper, and this shaver right here just gives it an extra transition. So I just do it a little bit below the ball line, because if you go up to the ball line, it's kind of gonna be hard to knock out because you're going all the way up to the ball line. So just go a little bit below it and you should be straight. So right now I'm just prepping the beard. The same thing you do to the top is the same thing you do to the bottom. So I'm just tapering the bottom of his beard. That way it doesn't look like a straight line. The steps are the same, just that you're just fading downwards. You see how I was fading the taper upwards? The beard, you're just fading it downwards. The same steps. So I'd use my big guard all the way till I hit skin. Don't get confused, guys. Same methods. I promise you. I promise you that. So right now I'm tapering the back. The same exact step. Nothing changes. It's just that you have a bigger panel. The same thing you do to the sides, you do to the back. I'm not gonna lie to you. This was a tricky area for me to fade because the back of his neck area is super tight. But I made it happen. That's what we're here for. This is why they call us barbers. We make the impossible possible, man. And I'm still the God, and let's get it. So you can see like the taper is coming together really good, and I'm pretty much done, but I'm gonna come back and just detail it a little bit more because I see like certain dark spots that I don't like. So I just want to get it more clean and more blurry, so I'm just gonna come back and do some detail work, and that's pretty much it for the most part. Like I said before, the steps are exactly the same. Nothing changes. Okay, right now I gotta, dust my guy off with a portable air blower, just blowing off the hair off of him, so that way I can see what I'm doing, make sure my canvas is clean. And then we're gonna start lining up the back of the neck, and you can see like once I hit that line on the back of the neck, you can see the taper is just super clean. Because I just went back and did some detail work, and you could just see the line is just super clean. So when it comes to the back of the neck area, it is kind of difficult to line up. Well, for me, when I was a beginner, it was, but then I kind of figured it out. So you just gotta bend the air a little bit and then just use the corner of your liners and just curve it. So just comb the excess hair out and then just curve it just like that. Like what I'm doing right here, the exact same thing. Okay, now when it comes to the front hairline, I like to start from the middle. So right now I got some holding spray just to lock his hair straight down. Now I'm gonna comb it back down, tap in the middle, and drag down. Tap in the middle, drag down, go to my right, and then I go right back to the middle, and then I go to my left. I'm a lefty, I'm left-handed. I usually go to my left first, but because the camera is on the right side of his head, I want you guys to see it, so I started with the right first. And then I hit the vertical bar, comb the excess hair out, and then pull. There's no need to push. Pull. If you push, you can accidentally push the hairline back. So this is why I use this dummy proof method by dragging the clippers down. And you can see my guy is coming out pretty crispy, and the haircut is nowhere near finished. I promise you. Oh man. Yeah, my guy's looking really clean, but I just combed the hair out again just to make sure the overhang on the hairline is not there. So right now I'm just coming back and just framing the outside of his beard. That way I can see what I have to cut. It just frames it out so I can see like an idea. It gives me an idea of what has to be where and what doesn't have to be where, if that makes any sense. So you can see he's looking real clean right now, like really clean. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm pretty proud of myself, man. Pretty proud of myself. But let's get to it, man. I was asking him how do you like his beard, like how does he want it. He told me straight across, so that's what I did. Remember, client consultation is everything. Don't just do whatever you want because you think it looks great. Even though it does look great, it may not look great to the client. So I'm just lining up his mustache, lining up the little soul patch, and I just made a straight line across his beard because that's what he likes. But I just try to keep it a little bit high as possible and not pushing the line too low. So I'm still framing like I told you before. So I framed the side of the beard, now I have to do the bottom, and now I can see what goes where and what I gotta do. If you are a beginner and you don't want to push the beard down, this is a great technique. I won't steer you wrong. Now, when it comes to the top of the beard line, I usually use a razor first just because I don't want to push the beard down lower than it has to be. So I pull his skin, giving me enough room to glide my razor. So you can see like his beard is as high as possible, looking really sharp. And then I come back with my liners and then clean off the excess hair on his cheeks. And then you can see like I'm pulling because I like to glide my razor against the skin without irritating it, without giving him any bumps. So I pull and glide. With every section I'm cutting, I'm doing the exact same thing. You can see, and my guy is looking super crispy. Oh man. So haircut is pretty much done. I just gotta hit him with that Golly Cuts pomade just to give that curl that little bit of a smooth shine, activate it, and I just hit him with the curl sponge. Yes sir. And my guy's looking real clean. Oh man, YouTube, this is the cut. High skin taper, curls on top, man. Oh man, we done did it again. Yo, subscribe to my YouTube channel, give your boy a thumbs up, follow me on the gram, and I'm out of here. Bow.